place here. Some of them do, but there's others elsewhere in the Olympic Park. Mark Oates, Britain. No less than 22 women in this very packed 5,000 metres final. Thackeray, second of the two Britons. A very good Dutch woman, Maureen Kloster. We've got 4 of the first 5 home in the 10,000 metres from Tuesday night. Alicia McColgan, silver medal over 25 laps of the track. Hectic racing schedule this year. This is her 14th top quality race. Nadia Batocletti, European under-20 and under-23 cross-country champion. There's Caroline Berkeley-Grovdal, reigning European cross-country champion and the European leader over 12.5 laps of the track. Grovdal running a season's leading mark of 14:31.07 in Oslo. Konstanze Klosterhalfen, bouncing back after COVID, got 4th over 10,000 metres. Yasmin Chan was such an impressive winner to regain the 10,000 metres title that she first won in 2016 when she did the double, taking this event as well. Alina Ray was 8th in the 10,000 metres. It'll be interesting to see 22 women in this packed field. There's going to be a little bit of shoving and pushing, I think, when they break for the inside, setting off in 2 echelons. It's Thackeray who gets to the front. Spaniard Gallardo up there, not getting confused with the 400-metre hurdler Sara Gallardo. This is Carla Gallardo. This is a rather sedentary pace through the first half lap.
Back to the track for the women's 5,000 metres, and it's Alina Ray in the lead at the moment. And a decent run in the 10,000 metres. And just as I say that, Caroline Grovdal eases her way past. That's 2 75-second laps in this 5,000 metres. That's not very quick. I was wondering whether Alicia McColgan might fancy a lead. She usually lets the first kilometre go pretty slowly and then asserts herself on the rest of the field. But Caroline Grovdal broke Ingrid Kristensen's 36-year-old national record with a 4th place finish at the Oslo.
Well, it's back on the track and it's still Caroline Berkeley-Grovdal setting the pace. She went through 1 kilometre in 3:05.57. Well, that is rather sedentary pace. 4:35.76 at 1,500 metres, and she's speeded up a little bit. 2 kilometres in 6:07.44. That's meant that a few of the women are starting to trail off at the back, but there's still a big group sitting on her, including some of the favourites. McColgan, Great Britain, Chan, Turkey, Klosterhalfen tucked in on the inside. Batocletti up there as well, the diminutive Italian, who's a very, very talented long-distance runner as well. So nothing really happening at this stage. You can see just moving out.
You said it, Phil, as we switched over to the men's high jump. We were wondering when Yasmin Chan of Turkey was going to make a move, because she made a devastating move in the 10,000 metres. I was looking back at it. I think it could be credited for a single 67-second lap that blasted the field apart. She ran a 2:55, 8th kilometre in a 10K, settled back down to the same pace they were running before. But all it took was one big lap. And perhaps tonight we're seeing Klosterhalfen and Alicia McColgan have that belief that yes, Yasmin Chan has opened up a gap, but she's not pulling away, she's not moving any faster. She's just done a single rapid kind of 400, 200 almost rep in the middle of the 5K, and gutted. That's Carolina Grovdal just stepping off the track. I thought she might be having a knee problem We haven't seen an awful lot of her championships at Tamberi here outdoors. So Yasmin Chan, I think it was a 2:56 third kilometre. They came through 3K in 9:02. But the German and the British athlete behind her are stalking Chan of Turkey. They've maybe learnt from the 10,000 metres that Yasmin Chan was trying to snatch a few metres on them, but then she wasn't going to get any faster. Klosterhalfen, this is the best. I said the other night that fourth in the 10,000 metres is the best run we've seen from Konstanze Klosterhalfen in years, and this looks like it could be another one. Bronze medal at the 2019 World Champs. She was out of sorts in Eugene, struggling with illness, but Klosterhalfen at the moment, the best chasing effort here of Yasmin Chan. Eilish McColgan digging deep, working hard to stay in contention with the top two. Does look like the medalists could have pulled away a bit though.
Yes, well, McColgan, bronze, in the bronze medal position at the moment, got silver back in 2018. They've just gone through 4,000 metres in 11:58:02. There's about a second gap between Chan and Klosterhalfen, and Chan has just injected a 2:55 kilometre, and that's spread everybody else around the track apart from Konstanze Klosterhalfen. Well, you can just hear the roars. Chan, well, she went to Dublin trying to extend her winning streak in the European cross-country championships. Didn't pay off after some early pace. Klosterhalfen got up there, got a medal. And now Klosterhalfen is closing Chan down. This is a terrific run from Klosterhalfen. I wasn't at all sure Klosterhalfen would have very much in her legs. But we've got 2 laps to go now, and this is such a battle. And now Klosterhalfen has gone to the front. Well, this is absolutely magnificent from Klosterhalfen. With 600 metres to go, Klosterhalfen is starting now just to gradually pull away from Yasmin Chan, the 10,000 metres champion. She's trying to claw back the deficit, but Chan's legs just look a little bit leaden. There's none of that bounce that was there in the 10,000 metres over the second half of that race. Klosterhalfen can't yet shake her off. This is going to be a phenomenal last lap. McColgan, if she keeps her poise, if she grits her teeth, will almost certainly be rewarded with a bronze medal. But at the bell, it's Klosterhalfen, and Klosterhalfen surges again. And for the first time, I can see stress and strain across the face of Yasmin Chan. And it's going to be Konstanze Klosterhalfen, Coco to everyone in the crowd. There's a massive group of supporters in the main stand. Klosterhalfen, she's looking up at the big screen in front of her as she comes up with 200 metres to go. She's passing the back markers. She's lapping people over 12 and a half laps of the track. Chan, I think now, she's just too far away to be able to settle for anything other than the silver medal. And Klosterhalfen's picking it up, even pulling away. She's really delivering a statement after suffering from COVID after Eugene, a disappointing run in Eugene, and she's absolutely flying down the home straight. It's as noisy as it was a couple of nights ago when Nicholas Cowell took the gold medal. Konstanze Klosterhalfen takes gold, 14:50:47 unofficially. Yet another German gold medal. It's a night to remember for Konstanze Klosterhalfen, taking the title at the European Athletics Championships here in Munich. Eilish McColgan utterly spent in bronze. Well, she should be very proud of herself, Eilish McColgan, after that silver medal in the 10,000 metres. But let's be honest, it's just Konstanze Klosterhalfen that the crowd want to cheer.
Absolutely extraordinary, isn't it? You wondered after Yasmin Chan's victory in the 10,000 metres, would the athletes think about what they'd need to do to beat her? Klosterhalfen clearly had that confidence to focus on her own race. And just look at that. She has a flag, of course, can't be hard to find one of those around here. On a lap of honour, athletes still finishing well behind. But Klosterhalfen seemed to have great confidence just to wait and be patient until that crucial 3rd K, 4th K. Then came the increase in pace Such a hard challenge, of course, for Chan to try and win the double. She at least has one title, and Klosterhalfen is the 5,000-metre champion.
And what a classy race indeed. The early pace didn't suggest they were going to get anywhere near the championship record of Sifan Hassan from 4 years ago. But in the end, they were just barely 4 seconds outside it. And a spate of personal bests as well for the women like Wagner Györkis of Hungary. Camilla Richardson, who was also in the 10,000 metres, has bounced back the Finn to get a personal best. Sarah Benfares of Germany, she's got a personal best. Garcia of Spain, more personal bests. Rooms of Belgium. So what a terrific race after a sluggish first kilometre. Well, the accelerator got pressed. It was firstly Yasmin Chan. She made it a real race. She tore the heart out of most of the field, with one exception, Konstanze Klosterhalfen, who sat on her and then with just about 800 metres to go, went round her.
As I'm delighted for Konstanze Klosterhalfen. She's been a brilliant athlete through the age groups. She's a phenomenal 1500-metre runner. I remember her front running a 3:59 at the German Championships, all on her own. She's in 1:59, 3:39, low, mid-30s for 3K. She's just such a phenomenal athlete, and she's plugged away through adversity. She tried to have a bit of a comeback at the European cross country in Dublin, and it just didn't go her way. And you thought, would we ever see Konstanze Klosterhalfen back to winning ways? And she is here today in front of this home crowd in Munich. If there's anyone out there dealing with injuries, illness, disruption, if they're a young athlete or an established athlete, they should look to someone like Konstanze Klosterhalfen for inspiration, because that was phenomenal